Hello, hello, this is Tara, and we are going to be looking at episode number 7 of my Blizzard World project. It's been a little bit of time since I've done one of these. I was working on some other projects for the Dragonian group, and I'm just getting back to these, and I'm actually working on the park again, and happy to show off some of the things I've been doing. As you remember from the last time, we were working on the first monorail station, and as I look at this more, I might keep it. I might keep it the way it is. It's really modern for this area. I'm not sure how it plays into the Blizzard thing, but it's hard to say. We'll see what ends up happening. So I like the color scheme I have here. It's purple and white, and it's all made with basic shapes. And at this point, I hadn't done a lot with basic shapes. So it's starting to get my feet wet, as it were, and starting to feel how these things can go together and how they can actually look really nice, and you can make something special from them. It's amazing. I've done a lot since I've worked on this part of this project, and the changes I've made and the directions I've gone and what I'm doing now is very different and much improved. But I think this is going to be a great park for us to see how far I've come and see what changes and see how things have gotten better. I went back in and I made some changes to some other areas, which you guys will see when we get to those videos. But right here, I'm doing, like I said, some basic shapes, some lining stuff up, trying to cover the the default edges of these windows, and I think I'm real happy with how the look is. I don't have a problem really with the look of the station itself. I'm just not sure that it's going to work with the theme that I'm going for, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. And so I'm cleaning it up and taking a look at all the different ways this can go together, and I try to make the best outcome as I can. I have found that like sometimes things just don't go together the way I thought they would, and I've gotten better at that. And now I'm gonna fight a little bit with pathing, and I still have tons of trouble with pathing. Now, someone had once said on, I think on a video, that you can like overlap paths if you put one on, put down a flat piece and then put it on the flat piece, and you'll see here that I have little to no success on any of that. So I just kind of go back to the standard how to pathing process. I still am not great at pathing. There are a few people out there that I've watched them do pathing, and it's so good compared to what I can accomplish. But yeah, it's just definitely still troublesome for me. So and then once I redid the pathing here, I had to completely redo, well, not completely, but I had to modify all the support pillars and everything so that they fit better. And I'm trying to do, and mostly doing, custom supports and custom fences and custom railings now, because I feel that those look best and they give the best overall feel for the projects. There are some areas that I'm still using fences, but I'm improving on them a lot of times. Like I'll add something in between each section, or make a change to each one, or flip them upside down or backwards. But here again, this is so curvy that I use the smallest flat piece, because anything bigger, I couldn't do these curves, and there's so many curves, especially these up at the top, that I thought this worked the best overall for the project. And so you'll see that I made these curvy pieces and just followed them down. Now on a project like this, you want to watch your piece count, but I'm not overly worried about it. I'm not having any problems right now with frame rates, and I'm a little sparse on things like plants and stuff like that, so hopefully I won't regret using the higher piece count stuff to pull stuff off. And sometimes, maybe that'll be the situation. But for now, things are running fine, thankfully, with my beefy computer, and I'm pretty happy with the way things are turning out. So I think this looks really good. Like I said, I may just I may keep this station. If not, I will definitely blueprint this station up and save it for some other project, and then maybe go ahead and make something that's more themal or fits better with the theme overall. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. And so then I have to do the other side again. These are those curves, and those basic shapes work great. So I finished up the station, and then I went back over by the Dead Mines area, and I messed with this a little bit before, as you recall, and I'm still not in love with it. I don't love the colors. So I'm going ahead here and changing it more to an aqua to see if that's something that I like a little better. Messing with that, looking at what I can do. Adding some railings or some queue line supports so that at least it's, looks like some effort there. These I think turned out okay. I think that the rope barriers work fine. I think they work fine for the thing. Honestly, that's probably one of the few things that I like at this point around this particular ride. I'm also going to go more of an aqua on these as well. And then unfortunately, I don't know why I did not cut that out, but forgive me for that. And then I went ahead, and if you recall, I had those iron supports going down here. Those have been all taken out, and now I'm using the same types of supports I used on the entrance or the exit. So I think they look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them. Still not thrilled with where we are on the ride, though. It just is not, I'm just not warming up to it, so it is what it is. But this looks okay. I think this looks okay, and it fits with the area. A little more plant life and stuff. I think it'll look beautiful. The other thing that I like to have to do, to make sure to do, is to have a signs for everything. Now, I'll use basic signs for a lot of flat rides. I like to do custom signs for the bigger rides and try to point out the entrance and exit on most stuff. I think it just adds that little extra detail. So that's what I'm doing here is I'm adding the spin sign for the exit. For the entrance on this side. I already have one for the exit. And this I like okay. I like the sign part okay. It's just that dang fence around the edge. I am just not loving it. So that's where I'm at. I got a lot left, a lot more videos coming. So thanks for taking the time to take a look, and look forward to hearing from you next time. Thanks. Bye.